Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the association mode. Yeah, I've been having fun with this. I've been doing this a lot recently. But, episode where we went against the Jazz. Now, this episode, basically, the one I'm recording right now is like, I'm recording this episode while I'm uploading the Boston episode. So I got that episode, this episode, and that episode to upload. In between this episode. So I got like 4 more. Anyways, this episode though, it froze at 4:44, and I decided instead of deleting it, I'm gonna keep it, which is kind of tempting, I know. But basically, you guys didn't get to see that it was a really close game. All of a sudden, 69 to 70, no, 71 to 70. Yeah, that was the score. DeAndre Jordan went up and blocked Dirk Nowitzki, or whatever is, how do you pronounce his name, the last second, and won the game. So. Yeah, last episode we had a really close game against the Cavaliers, and they're 78 overall, and now we're going to get another 78 overall. We're going to be playing on the same rank today, and there's a vacuum, and my dogs are barking, so that's interesting. Russell Westbrook scored 31 out of our 73, and we're still having him this episode. We're going to keep him right now. Assists and rebounds, he maybe didn't get as much as Chris Paul, but he won it for us. And by the way, Chris Paul, he got all the stats when we had everything up, and we're playing at home again. Nice, 2 home games in a row. When we had everything up, as far as the sliders and everything. So today we're playing at home, 2 straight home games. We can't lose a home game though, because home games, they're just very important games. Today, let's see, they have Tyson Chandler, Anthony Bennett. All right, I think we're gonna be playing with Greg Oden and Josh Smith, and we're going to be playing Wilson Chandler. Okay, so, oops, hold on. Alright, there we go. So, yeah, Greg Oden, Josh Smith. We're going to be playing this just because Anthony Bennett and Tyson Chandler I don't think will be too hard to go against right now. But if not, then we'll have to trade out Josh Smith for DeAndre Jordan. Got that duo. And Greg Oden's been doing really good. I don't know if you guys have heard, but the Charlotte Hornets, 10 years ago, were replaced by the Charlotte Bobcats, and now they're going back to the Hornets because the Pelicans are now, it used to be the New Orleans Hornets during that time. Now, it's the New Orleans Pelicans, and they are tired of being the Bobcats, so they're going to go back to being the Charlotte Hornets. And I think hopefully I got all that right, but
and he's a great example for his teammates.
Oh, yes.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his
and made the free throw.
When the rebound is up
so,
for grabs. He uses his body
I don't know.
very
I think
well.
it's pretty cool. I'm really enjoying that change. I never liked the Bobcats. I always wanted Charlotte to stay. And they got Corey Maggette in, too, so that might be a problem. We might have to use DeAndre Jordan, too, and I think his name is Corey Maggette. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll figure it out later.
Tough to recover from.
Yeah, it sure is. I mean, they left a lot of
Josh Smith definitely had an okay game last game with a lot of blocks and stuff, but he has done, have done some really bad games this season. So we'll see. Nice block though, but just because he misses a layup once doesn't mean really much. My dog was barking outside. And that was a 3. Russell Westbrook, our shooter, better shooter than Chris Paul ever was on our team, but
was totally scattered on that fast break. Nice job taking advantage there with the wide open 3.
Young teams, guys, tend to get run over in the Western Conference, and the Pelicans were a young team
last
year. And guess what? They got run over in the conference where everybody needs to be
tough. That was
tough
definitely not blocking because he ran out of bounds. Like basically, if you push someone or you're on them and they run out of bounds, it's called blocking. And I'm glad that wasn't called blocking because obviously it wasn't.
Back to Smith. He feeds it to Oden. Westbrook.
Oh, it was horrible. Yeah, that was my bad. That was a really bad release. But it was open, so
the West just ate them
like that play.
As they put up a 15-37 record, Steve, against the rest of the conference.
And it wasn't just any one division; it was every division in the West. But look,
last game he had trouble against jump shots.
Pelicans, or at least I should say,
forgot his name, but he just made jump shots on us the whole game.
Going anywhere, not enough talent.
So,
but they're on the rise now. They've added some significant talent.
The shot no good.
I don't know.
Nice
We
from
shoot too many
Maggette.
threes, but jump
The
shots and
Pelicans have
layups
gone 2 of
we don't
3
seem
here
to do
start
too
out
well
the
on. We got okay
And let's
3-point
get this
shooters, so
update now
that's
from
I guess our
Doris
trademark
Burkett
right
across the
now.
way on the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to speak momentarily with Monty Williams.
Oh yes, goaltending.
He told me
But I
one of
don't
the
have that
more
on just because there
troubling
are some
tasks his
cases
team
where
must
it's just
do
good not
is
to have it on.
figure out how
And
to slow
sometimes
down
they
Russell
goaltend me,
Westbrook.
and I am okay
He
with
said
it
that
because
between
I have it
his
on myself.
explosiveness and ability to
So
change
we'll see.
direction, they'll have to have all
All right.
5 guys keeping an eye on
I just really
Westbrook
hate that the
whenever
field goal
he's
percentage
on
is
the
so bad
perimeter.
now because it's
And
just
as always,
really ugly
Doris,
to
thank
me
you.
missing so many
Now
shots.
Beal. Wilson Chandler missing from long range.
But our inside
The
game
jumper.
definitely
And that one's
hasn't been
good
too
by
good without
Maggette.
DeAndre Jordan, so that's something
And
to
this
keep
game
up.
is tied
I think we'll
up
play
now.
him this game.
Coach Popovich was fine last season for
but
sitting out
Josh
his top
Smith did okay
players
last
in a
game, so we're just gonna
nationally
play
televised matchup
him.
against the Heat. I certainly understand
Just play who can do good,
posture there,
and
it was a
he
lot
hits this
said
really
about it.
contested
Yet,
jump shot
for
right there.
a
So
veteran
that
team like the Spurs with championship
is,
aspirations, I understand.
showing me
resting
that
key players
he's a player
during
that we
the
might
course
keep
of the
in.
regular season.
we
Here's
might
Wall.
also switch out
Following the
Ray
score
Golden for
by
DeAndre
Josh
Jordan.
Smith.
We'll just do some different things. What is he doing?
Wall,
That was a
that's
really
good.
tough shot to defend because I wasn't sure if he's pump
Wall's got
faking,
his second
trying to
bucket of the
pass, or
night.
what he was doing that
That's kind
time.
of his strong
Alright.
suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and
Last day of
finish
school
at the
for
rim.
me tomorrow.
And back to that fine for
And
Popovich.
that shot I took because I was open, and then, yeah,
That'll
didn't
be
really
the
work out.
dance.
But, nice
Yeah,
rebound.
No doubt.
Ray Golden.
But, Popovich enjoys tweaking the league at times. This was clearly an effort.
Yeah, last
to
day
do
of school
that,
tomorrow.
but,
the
look,
school
I
year,
think it's
it
good for him
is
to
3.5.
actually,
It's a half day,
kinda
but it's
let
3.5
the league
hours.
go every once in a while.
And I didn't really
If
want to
you're
go,
gonna
but
give
I'm
us that
going
kind of
just
schedule
because
with
I'll
my
finish the
older
year,
team,
and then
I'm going to sit them down
you'll see
once
more
in a while.
videos. So that's
Here's Westbrook
something.
following the basket by John Wall. Chandler. And it's
Thing
off
is,
from
Wilson Chandler is
three-point
probably
range.
our third or second
I
best
don't know if it's
three-point
just me, but
shooter.
he's looked
I
a
think Russell
step
Westbrook and
slow
Danny
since
Granger are at the
start of
top.
the quarter. His
But
shooting has
like I
really
said,
suffered.
Wilson Chandler, he only really makes a lot from the top of the three, and even then he can't
Count
make
the
all of them.
basket. He
And
is fouled, and he's going to the line.
let me just see. We're on Superstar, just our All-Star, which is. Wait a minute. We're not even playing Superstar yet. Oh God. All right, but Superstar is what we're playing now. So there we go.
In for one more.
It
Not
seems
doing
like
well,
when they've
the
gone
only
to
reason
him,
we're
he's
down
really
mostly
come
because we're missing
through.
so many
And
shots.
It's not something they should get away from.
The Spurs were
Can't let
up
them
as
make
the
shots
second seed in
either,
the
so we'll
West and
see.
were right in the hunt for being the top seed for the majority of last season. But one reason they fell short was that
Oh, lost
they
it.
just
I
weren't
got it
as
back.
good
Good job.
as they
Good job.
needed to be during in-conference games.
He was open,
Offensive
but
rebound.
shot wasn't there.
Second chance shot. And they're
Oh
gonna
my
count the
God,
bucket
Greg goes
and send him
inside.
To the line. It could
Yes.
be a three-point play.
Every time
Terrible
I watch
by me.
him play, I'm
All
looking
right.
for some big
We're gonna sit out Wilson Chandler right now. I know it's my fault why he's doing bad, but we're gonna get DeAndre Jordan here, and then we're gonna play Josh Smith as our small forward. I want to see how this
defensive
goes.
plays. We've seen him
I can't just sit out Josh
control a
Smith.
game with that
And
shot
I know, like I said, it's my fault
intimidation
that
factor.
Steve, you're exactly right. I mean,
Wilson Chandler's
because
doing bad
if he blocks
because
a
I
few
took shots at him, and
early
he
on,
really
he
isn't
gets
too
in
good
the
at it.
opponent's
But
heads.
we're just gonna
Guys
use
are
in that
hesitant
lineup.
to come inside. They always find themselves looking for those long arms of his.
Wall
Wow.
fires. The
Terrible
rebound by the
defense. All right.
Spurs. Going back to the Spurs, they did well against the West, but Steve didn't come close to matching the win totals of every other top
Wow.
team in the West.
We
Yeah,
are
they would end the
shooting so
season with a
terrible.
33
And it's
and
not my fault.
19
It's the
conference
game's fault.
record,
You
which,
can't. You only
is
make 50%
pretty
of your
good,
shots, so
but
it's
still
like
only
okay.
fifth best in the West. It shows you how strong the Western Conference was a year ago, particularly at the top.
Now Wall. After Corey Maggetti's three-pointer that didn't go. Bennett dishes the Wall. Here's Beal.
Whoa.
Feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Defense kind of let up on.
Beal's got his first basket of the night.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Here's Smith, and that comes off the
Seems to be doing
assist
good
by
to the right
Russell
side in the
Westbrook.
corner.
Beautiful
In that
feed
jump
off
shot.
the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
But just because Russell scored 31 last game doesn't mean he has to score 31 this game. Or he's the only
Wall
option to
against
score. It was
Westbrook.
just that he was very reliable and
Wall
not
attacking.
everybody else was scoring. So
Lays
he has
it
a
up and
really
banks
tough
it
shot to
in.
defend. He has so much
Wall's got 11.
moves, drives, pump
They've
fakes,
got
kind of
to
things going
continue
on.
to
So
put pressure on the
it's hard.
defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter
Swish.
guys.
And
He does seem to
Westbrook
hit
gets it go.
threes a lot.
And that's one of
Danny
his
Granger
strengths,
does too,
knocking
but I
down
don't know.
those long-range jumpers.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wall against Westbrook. And Wall kicks to Bennett. Count it. The defender
And
is
of
called
course.
for the block, and this could turn into a three-point play. And And he's got his first chance at the line here. Smith with it, averaging 12 points a game.
Greg Oden should just set a pick right there for me.
Right
Come on, set a
Westbrook.
pick.
Smith outside. 3 seconds left. Beal
Okay, I was going to take a jump shot. All right, you know what? This is annoying to me. Every time I try to drive inside, or yeah, I try to drive inside, it takes a jump shot. Every time I try to take a jump shot, it drives inside. Like, are you kidding me? Why do you do that? I don't know. This game's issues.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor.
Well, I don't know why
All
Russell
fueled up
Westbrook
and
was on
ready to
him,
go for the
but
start
okay.
of the second quarter. So the
Power
Pelican
forward on
5
point
right
guard.
now. We've got Bennett. Oladipo is out there with Wall.
All right, we got DeAndre Jordan in now.
And it's Spaghetti
Already
in at the
scoring.
three slot. And that one's good.
We'll see how this lineup
Nice
goes.
work from Russell Westbrook.
New Orleans in the lead. And this
I can't
matchup
switch
with
to the right
the
person.
Spurs,
There we
it's
go.
their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, a very familiar opponent. They've played these guys an awful lot over the years, and this is the first of their 4 get-togethers this season.
Oh my
And
God.
keeping us updated
couldn't get
from
the right person in
sideline,
time.
Swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Guys, John Wall may be the fastest player in the league, but it's been his outside
Two
shot
turnovers in the
that's
last
held
2
him
plays
back
that
from
you've
becoming a
had the ball.
superstar.
So
He said in his younger
Josh Smith,
days
this
he
is what I'm
never
talking about
needed to
sometimes.
shoot
You just
from
can't do well,
outside,
but
and added that
we'll see.
if he did, he shot it, quote, like I was a lights-out shooter, fade away, no follow-through. In other words, he made the shot more difficult than it had to be. Now
Wow.
he says, the main thing for me is using my speed and
He's got 8
shooting on
points.
the way up.
I didn't know he could
Guys,
actually
he's
hit a
put
jump shot like
lot of
that.
work into his shot, and we're starting to see the results.
Well, as his shooting comes along, that's a great way for him to really find his niche, Doris. Thanks. Smith kicks to Westbrook. And again, it's
Swish.
San Antonio with a 3. A lot of familiarity with these two teams. Steve just
Only
got
really
touched
shot
on
threes with
Clark.
him this
You think
game,
it
so that's
really
not
does
exactly good.
impact
But he's
the rest of their
75%.
matchups
But that
later
won't
in
stay
the
because this
season?
game makes you shoot
Absolutely,
50%. So
Kevin. It sure
yeah,
does. I mean,
kinda
because
sucks.
for the winners today, they now know what game plan brought them success. So they've got a blueprint for the next meeting. For the losers, it's back to the drawing board for
Ooh.
adjustments.
That's
You're
a
going to be
hot
waiting
spot
a
for him
long
right there.
time if you're
That kind
waiting
of
for him
place.
to miss that.
I should go into practice and find all their hot spots. That's a great idea. We should do that soon.
Got a piece of it. And Oladipo kicks to Wall. And he converts
Wow.
the layup. Wall's got 13
Some
points.
drive to the hoop.
That makes it 10 of their last
Yeah,
12
points in the paint
coming
aren't
from
exactly
inside the
good right
painted
now.
area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Granger for the 3. And again, it's
3.
the Spurs from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense
I don't know what that
is
was.
lacking. Not enough
DeAndre Jordan kinda
energy on
glitched
their
through him.
closeouts.
This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues
We played the Pelicans
to
4
clear out
times
like
this
that and
season,
give
so
up
that's
easy
going to be
dunks,
interesting.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense
We have
expect
another
to
home
see
game, and then
on
I'm
the
guessing
ball.
2 away games because I'm pretty sure you
Exhibition
split
game, not a close
games
game
like that with them.
Look how
And you know-
frustrated Steve is over here.
Well, I just, you know what, Kevin?
Disgusting.
Come on,
All
Kevin.
right.
I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with
He isn't our
force.
best free throw shooter,
Guys,
to be
every
honest, Josh
season it
Smith.
seems the Southwest is loaded with teams that can contend, and last year was no different. Through
But,
it all, however, the Spurs
he
were
can
able
hit
to
shots.
separate themselves from the pack and take the division.
I think your
once
worst free throw
again
shooter is
with a 12-4
Greg Oden, then
division
DeAndre Jordan, then Josh Smith, and then I don't know about Danny Granger or Russell. I don't know
Westbrook
which one's
against
better,
Wall.
but
Feeds
I can
to
make that list
Oladipo.
right now.
Steps back and fires.
Oh, nice
Smith with the
block.
Smith right side.
Okay,
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul.
fouled again.
I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Number 1, Anthony Bennett.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the
Come
premier
on.
interior defender.
Press the game, but it
among
won't
this
go any
year's rookie
faster.
class.
Come on.
Yeah, he's a ball of energy out
Come
there.
on.
Static
You can do that.
electricity
There you go.
is this guy. I mean, he's got the athleticism to match that too. So it's really good to see such a hungry, young, athletic defender.
Boom.
Both free throws good,
Good
from
job.
Smith.
You know, they've changed their game here in the
5
second.
of 6 free throws.
Getting a little bit more
That's
physical.
pretty good. You gotta
playing
hit
with
your
some
free throws.
toughness now.
And you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
Here's Oladipo.
Good job, good
Granger with
defense.
the defensive effort.
And I was ready to say that even
And
if
for
he
the
didn't,
Spurs,
or
that is
even if
now
he still made it.
3
That was just good
consecutive
defense.
seasons where they have won the division. Steve, actually, the sixth
That was pretty good
time
defense too.
since
But
the
DeAndre Jordan was
inception of the division
definitely
that they
taller and
finished
stronger
at
and
the
got
top.
up.
And even with Dallas falling off a little bit, the division was pretty tough, Kevin, with Memphis and Houston coming on strong. You know, for a while there, it had been a curse to
Slap's
win the
working.
Southwest, because since 2007, teams that won the Southwest lost 4 times in the first round of the playoffs. But obviously, the Spurs have bucked that trend the last couple of years.
Greg Oden's had a good season for us. He's pretty young, new.
Here's
I don't think this
Bennett.
is his rookie season, but
8 points his last
if it is, I don't
outing.
know. He's really good right now in our team. He showed that he can
Shot
play
is
well.
off.
You see the defenders
Pressure.
get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Granger kicks
Nobody's
to
really
Smith.
open.
Let's go.
Ooh. What the rebound and the
Throws it
jam.
down.
You know, Kevin, he never
Beautiful
gives
play.
up on a play. That's what I love about him. He just is one of those guys.
Yeah, but we're
who
looking
will
for hot
bring
spots
effort and
after
energy
this
the
soon because we
entire
really
48
need to
minutes.
find out where we can
Something
hit
else
most
that comes
shots
to
with
mind
our
him
players.
is how many guys he's given the poster treatment to. I mean, flying
Ooh.
high to power one down while the defender
Letting them all go inside against
stands
us.
there looking for mercy. You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a
blocked.
lot of heart.
And Wall. Here we go now. And so he earns a trip
course.
to the line. Officials on the contest.
It's just
and
it's
he'll
either a
shoot
foul
two.
or it's just hard right
You know,
now.
adding an outside shot
getting a
is
lot of
gonna be
blocks
the
this
key to
game.
Whether John Wall is a good player or a
We got like
great
12 to
one.
14
He's
last
shown he has
game,
the
and it's like-
speed, but until he can force defenders to respect that outside shot, everyone is just going to back off him.
And Wall, a good free throw shooter, over 80% from the line last season. So, Clark, it's not like the form on his shot is broken at all.
No, it's
Nice jump
got
shot right
some
there.
issues though.
Yes, it does.
And it's going to be a matter of practice, Kevin. Before reaching the NBA, he was so much more explosive than other players. He didn't need to settle for the jumper. For him, it's about balance and consistency with those
Oh my god, he got
mechanics on his
stuck.
shot.
Oh, he got slapped in the face too, I think.
Three-pointer, Granger.
All right, I didn't have to take that. Oh, nice, but he was open and I knew the defense was coming, so I just wanted to get that shot off. But might have been better just to take it in tough defense. So we'll learn from that. But that was a great putback, layup thing. Doesn't matter about the dunk, it matters about the points right
A
now.
lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Took 21
The other
last
thing we've
against
seen
Cleveland.
is great
21
work
three-pointers.
on
We
the
made 8,
offensive
so
glass.
not
We're
exactly
seeing
good.
Second chance points for this club.
But it's 21
Shot
points,
clock at 5.
so they lost the ball.
It's stolen by Smith.
Nice job, Greg
Not
Oden.
sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
And that one's good.
Boom.
Smith's got
Pull up
12
jump
points
shot.
in the game.
Pull up jump
It was
shots.
a slow start
Doing
for
pretty
him,
good.
but he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
It's Wall with the drive. He dishes it to Maggette.
Swear he's gonna shoot that.
Here's the teardrop.
And a floater.
And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. Here's
Whoa,
Westbrook.
didn't mean to take that. Oh, but he got
Whistle
fouled.
blows on the
Nice
shot.
job.
2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he
Russell
took
Westbrook's
a
pretty
hit
good at
right
drawing
there and
fouls.
Earned those free throws. Outstanding foul shooting in this game.
I mean, in
And
real
that
life.
confidence can be infectious.
Not just because he drew one there.
They're taking care of
I
business.
didn't mean to
on
take
the
that shot,
charity
but I guess it
stripe.
worked out.
Wall against Westbrook. Left side, Wall. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
With as many points
Just keep
as
saying,
they've gotten
"Ooh."
in the paint, they really haven't
But,
had to do much.
Now,
1 of 3 for Danny
presented
Granger right
by
now.
Sprint.
But one was a fadeaway, and that was kind of
And it's
fail
halftime
shot
out
at the
in
end.
San Antonio with a
13,
great
2, and
one
4 the
going on
stats,
there.
and then
Glad
Josh
to have
Smith
you with
doing
us.
okay. But we let John Wall get 17
San
points on
Antonio
us, so
on top
we gotta
against
stop him.
The
That's
Denver
pretty
Nuggets
crazy.
trailing.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
I mean, it was obvious he was
Visitors
scoring a
travel
lot,
on
but
foot
you can't let
and
them
by
score
boat
that many points on
along
us.
the gorgeous Riverwalk here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back, everyone.
Well, how about John Wall in this one? He's got 17 points, and he's done a good job distributing
But
the
we're
ball
maintaining
as
a
well.
good lead,
But
so
you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
nice
Pelicans
steal.
ended up being the name that New Orleans chose when it was all over. And I like the new look uniform.
Oh, he
but they had
missed.
some other
Come on,
options
come
as
on.
well that sounded pretty good to me.
No.
How about the brass? Because it gives nod to the music that New Orleans
No.
has popularized.
Come on, Danny. Come on, come
DeAndre
on.
Jordan is out there with
All right, we
Smith.
can't fail
Then
that
there's Danny
steal.
Granger. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Oden in
No.
the pivot spot, manning the middle.
We failed
That's
it.
the San Antonio
Oh my
five.
God.
He's trying to
He missed
shoot
the
his
layup.
way
Come
out
on,
of it,
Danny.
guys, and as long as they're in the lead, he's going to continue to try to find his rhythm.
Might have to sit you
Well,
out. This
definitely
is
a
pretty
nice
bad.
sounding name.
You
Other
missed the
options
layup.
were the Swamp
I mean, you got the ball back,
Dogs,
so
the
but your
Bull
hustle kind of
Sharks,
proves that you want to stay in the game and you
Mosquitoes.
tried. But
Steve, all in all,
that was a big
you
play.
have to think they
Could've had
went,
that.
the right way with the Pelicans.
I don't know. My personal favorite was the Rougarou, Kevin. I don't even know what that means, but that was in the mix. Would have puzzled a lot of other people around the country besides me. But, better than mosquitoes, that's for sure. Pelicans was probably
Who's
the
he
right
got?
way to go.
Foul.
And there before you are the
Yeah,
teams
4
that
on
are
Corey Getty.
absolutely red hot for the last 10 games.
I don't know how they have that good of a field goal
Now, the
percentage,
thing
but
I
okay.
like is they're getting good shots every time down the floor.
Oh, we
It's due
missed.
to their unselfishness as a team.
You know, Josh Smith is one of the last guys you want to see in the open
And we
court
missed
if you're
again.
a defender.
Great.
I mean,
Our
when
team's
he's
having a
coming at
great
you to
quarter.
slam it on you and you're backpedaling and looking over your shoulder. Oh man, that's a scary, scary feeling.
Get
And
blocked.
Jordan with the block. Outside Westbrook. On the wing, Granger puts up a three.
All right, he wanted the ball. He asked for the pass, and he missed again.
Ugly start to this
I mean, I saw his.
second
He
half,
put his
guys.
arms
They
up. He's
missed
1
all
for 8.
4 of their shot
You're
attempts.
terrible right now.
Well,
You missed.
Steve,
You made
back
you like
to
your first
Smith, a
shot.
great combination of quickness and strength and leaping ability.
Yeah, he moves like a small forward, but can finish over the biggest and tallest
All right,
players.
he's
in
clutch.
this league.
He showed
So,
that this
when he
season.
gets ahead
We're
of
gonna
steam
sit him
in
out
transition, you better
right now.
watch out.
And San
Not
Antonio
you.
calls
We're
the
gonna
first
sit him out
timeout of the game.
for Wilson. No,
Well,
we're gonna
this
sit him out
season, a new
for
mascot,
Thaddeus
new
Young.
team colors, and a brand new state-of-the-art
It's an interesting mix,
50,000
but
square foot
it's
practice
just how we're gonna
facility
roll right
for the
now.
Pelicans. It's not just a new paint job, folks. This is a franchise doing some exciting stuff.
Of course, he get blocked.
Thaddeus Young.
But it's our
He's
ball.
checked in for San Antonio.
And while we have a chance to
Okay.
do so, let's take
This
a
is a
look at some of
horrible,
the numbers for John
horrible
Wall.
second half
14th
start.
in assists, 15th in scoring, and with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, he's done a nice job of creating good looks for himself.
And how about this terrific passing display he's
Oh,
put
my
on,
God.
Steve? I mean, as this place on the assist chart shows, look out, watch out now. Talk about putting something extra on it. That
I
dunk was way over the
Didn't
top.
mean
Close
to
game or not,
pass it
Clark, you know, he's
to
going to finish
him.
firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now. You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull
Missing
away a
every
little
shot.
bit.
This is
Yeah, they've been
bullshit.
doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's his first foul.
All right, we're gonna get
Now
Wilson
a
Chandler
timeout
in
called by New Orleans.
instead.
A lot of people talked about how undersized Bradley Beal was going to be as an off guard in the NBA, but he didn't get the message. You look at how he
This
rebounds.
is just
you
a
would have
terrible
thought he was
start. We haven't made any
a
shots.
6'7" guy playing the two-guard spot. He's a terrific rebounder for his size, fellas.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Thaddeus
DeAndre
Young.
Jordan with the steal.
Jumps up. DeAndre Jordan
Boom.
throws it down.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Now, when you talk about Bradley Beal, height-wise, he's not 6'6", but he's powerfully built.
Yeah, I think he's about 6'4", but he's got long arms, Kevin, and he's very skilled. And defensively, I think the potential is there for him to be a stopper.
Now that's no run-of-the-mill putback there.
Well, the rebound and then the dunk, one on top of the other.
The 1-2 punch, gotta love it.
From 6 feet.
Get stuffed.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Wilson Chandler at the block.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West
Facing a
early
team
in the
that's not
season.
the bottom.
You look at San Antonio. Things going their way so far in this season right now.
We're playing
they lead
OKC
the
next
pack
game,
up
so that should
front
be
in
interesting.
the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, 5.5 games behind.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been playing well to start the season. I mean, once again, asserting themselves. That was unreal. Mark it up.
Horrible
Man, he
game.
got fancy with
Horrible.
that one, didn't
This is
he?
a poor and horrible.
maybe trying
They keep
to give
combining
them the
words.
momentum
This is
boost they
terrible.
need to break this game open.
Man, I like that. I mean, some
Whoa,
coaches might
what
wanna
was
see
that by
just
me?
A sure-handed
Whoa.
lay-in, but I say put as much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
I'm not sure what's happening
Well,
right
this is
now.
how
We're
you
just.
completely
This is a terrible
rattle an
third quarter.
opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Kept alive. Jordan hits the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, I tell you, that's outstanding determination.
It's the only way we're
to track
scoring.
that
Our big men are
rebound
getting
down
inside and
and
can still
fight
dunk
his
it.
way to the bucket for the throwdown.
Clark, that is the effort they're going to need for the rest of this game.
And not just on the offensive glass, Kevin, but all over the floor.
Wasted no
There we
time
go.
on that one.
Someone made a jump shot.
Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Ball's knocked loose.
We're going to have a
Ball
clutch
gets a
fourth quarter
screen from
unless we
Chandler.
can just get a better
Wall
third quarter.
attacking. Smooth as silk
Apparently
on the
not.
finger roll. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Wow,
need to get
40 to
much more
20 points in the
disruptive
paint. They've scored
defensively.
9 points
They
out of the
can't
paint.
just keep
Only
allowing
9.
these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more
Swish.
energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Now the feed to Bennett. Tries it from 9. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's
This is
got 4
terrible.
assists now tonight. Westbrook passes
What
to
play is
Chandler.
this?
From downtown. And again, it's
2 in a row.
San Antonio with a 3.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And Wall. Here we go now. They double him with Jordan. Bennett dishes to Wall.
He lost it and he got it back.
Pass to Beal. 6 to shoot. Chandler with the block.
Stuffed.
Nuggetti against Westbrook. Out of bounds.
Okay.
New Orleans will take
Okay.
possession. Now at the moment,
There's
let's take a look at
I don't know if
the
it's a glitch or
leaderboard,
what's
and
happening,
who's
but when
putting
you
up
press
the most
X
points per
and
game.
go up and you press
Number
A,
1,
apparently
Anthony
my
Bennett.
players throw it out
You
of
know, there's
bounds.
always some firepower in every freshman class,
Okay.
and even among those top
That's-
guns, he's the best of the best. Certainly, he'll
That's
be an
what it is, I
offensive
guess.
force for years to come.
And I was really excited for him to get his chance to play, Steve. And he has not disappointed anybody this season. He is a true talent.
And
stuffed
Jordan
again.
sends it back. Chandler kicks to Westbrook.
I don't know
Beal
why I
with the
thought that would
steal.
work. I did
6-second difference between shot and game clock.
4 decisions this game. What is wrong with me?
Rams at home.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
I'm with you, Kevin. You can't fault him for that. I mean, just let him go. Who cares?
Left side Wall. Another shot.
Oh,
and
my
Chandler
God.
lays it in. Chandler's got
We
his
gotta have a
second
better
basket.
fourth quarter.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react
Swish.
as soon as the shot
There we
goes
go.
up.
And that does it for the first
That was a terrible quarter.
quarter. Both
That was
teams
really
looking
bad.
offensively as we approach.
It's hard. This is
Friday.
just getting harder and harder, but we can pull through.
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've repeatedly
Smith, you
gotten
lose
out
the
on
ball
break
too many
tonight as
times.
well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
So the
Get
Pelicans
stuffed.
5 right now. Darrell Wright is out there with Brandon Wright. Then it's Bobois. Then there's Bradley Beal.
Yes,
And it's
go
Gooden
inside. There
at
you
the
go.
5. Roaming the paint.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Beal, the pass to Wright. Westbrook with
Oh,
the
nice
D there.
defense.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
They're not giving up
course
too
he got
many
stuffed.
second chance opportunities, which
that's-
is always
okay.
important, and that's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
And Wright throws it down.
Went for the two-hander
This is
on
not
that
clutch
slam.
fourth quarter,
That's
exactly,
where the weight room
yet.
comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical
2
time
blocks in a
this
row.
game, guys.
How? Okay.
And
Okay.
here's the break.
And same guy, same play, same block, same layup. Just laying the points in the paint on us every time.
Against Cleveland. Westbrook drives in.
Oh,
Back
yeah.
to
Guess
that
who's getting fouled?
2008 draft.
Yeah.
The then
he blocked
Sonics, now
again.
Thunder.
Oh,
Westbrook
you're whining
at
about
the
it?
4 spot, and a lot of people thought that was a reach, but Tell you what, you redo the draft
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
and he has a
This is not
case
clutch
of
at
being
all.
the #1 pick.
Kevin, it's disheartening to see them keep
There we
missing
go.
opportunities to extend the lead at the line. I mean, when you have a chance to put a team away from the line, you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to give them a chance to come back
Wilson
on you.
Chandler having a game right
Here's
now.
Chandler.
Boom.
And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out
All
here
right.
on the court that they possess.
I have an idea
and
of
are
our lineup
not
right now.
afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are
We're gonna sit out. We're gonna
phenomenal dunks
rest.
to watch. So much fun.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Well,
Great
going
goal.
back to that 2008 draft, Westbrook had played kind of a combo
Yep.
guard at UCLA.
But Danny Granger is
There were
pretty
some
clutch
questions, I
in
think,
the fourth quarter.
among a lot of
So
scouts and personnel guys' minds about his ability to become a full-time point guard.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. I think you always have to look at players, not just for what they might become, but what are they when
Whoa.
they get to you. And Russell was a guy who was athletic, aggressive, hungry to get better.
And
When
one.
you've got those attributes
Go
and his
on, Wilson
athleticism,
Chandler.
you're going to be a difference maker in the league, and he's proven that to be the
And
case.
you made your free throw.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right
Great
now.
job.
Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put
Steals.
ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've
Boom.
done.
I love the flow that they've
is
been
more
playing
like it.
with offensively.
This is the fourth
tonight.
quarter I
This
wanna
is an
see.
Impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Beal with it. Maggette outside. Bobois outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks to right. Shot to stop the run. And it's
get there.
good on the way in.
Couldn't do it.
Spurs leading by 8. Westbrook dishes to Granger. And that comes off the
Swish.
assist by Russell Westbrook. And that's now 8 points for Danny Granger.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since. It's a +5
There you go,
advantage
get the
for
ball
them in
back.
the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question.
Tough
That's,
defense.
I think the main
Whoa,
reason they have
whoa,
this lead.
whoa.
It's stolen by
The
Bobois.
hustle on this team.
Back to right. Now the dish to Beal. Now the pass to right. He kicks it to right. Back to right. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 6. Uncovered. No good off the back of the rim. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on an 11-2 run. The shot's
There
good
you
from
go.
Smith.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
Yeah, and some players and teams even shy away from that mid-range jumper, but this team seems to have it dialed in from that range.
Right, left side. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
That's true. We should milk the clock.
Ranger against right. Chandler outside. Smith. Dishes to Westbrook. For the 3. And it's Westbrook again missing.
Not exactly doing
No
good at
luck
threes
for
right
him
now
this
for him.
half after being outstanding
0
from
and 4,
outside the
wow.
arc in the first half.
And Bobois kicks to Maggette. Good on the three-point shot.
That
Somehow.
was simply a defensive breakdown there, Kevin. He was all alone for that shot. It was a warm-up jumper.
The drive by Jordan.
Okay, we're going to milk the clock a little bit.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Smith. Back to Westbrook. Out to Chandler. Shot on the wing. And that one comes up
Couldn't
a bit
get it.
short. Pelicans trail
Short by 8, though.
Here's Beal.
We're letting
A
them just...
finger roll
Okay.
finish at the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Bobois. Now here's Westbrook. Granger outside. San Antonio
Definitely not as clutch as last
again
game.
missing.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor,
Ooh,
it hasn't
goaltending,
seemed to
but
hurt him.
2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
Matt, you'd think so. I mean, this
There
game
we
is
go.
theirs for the taking. An example right there.
But I've been
guys, of
goaltending a
how
couple times this
even
season,
as
so-
their lead grew into a big one, they never started coasting.
That's the truth. I mean, they've been in charge of this game all the way through.
New Orleans making some changes here. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Wright. Bennett comes in for Darrell Wright. And John Wall subbed in for
Oh,
Ronnie
blocked.
Beaubois. Clark, they're in good position here
This
to
isn't
ride
exactly
out.
coming
Yeah,
down
they
to the
certainly
wire,
are. I mean,
but
if they just play smart
great
right here,
game.
Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Granger passes to West. Good on the triple.
and it's over.
And now it's an 11-point San Antonio lead.
It's a great team
And they're
win.
not finished yet. They're going
To
to
a
make
decent
sure
team.
about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game,
Tough
Steve.
game.
Here's McGetty. And they wasted no time
But,
getting those 3 points back.
Our defense was kind of lacking. Our offense was definitely okay this game.
Everywhere. I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points
So,
right back, but it worked.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends
All
of
our
the
players
floor.
Yeah, I
came in
think
this
it was just
game.
really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
Well, that'll do it. For Dorisburg, Steve Kerr and Clark.
And Russell with the second player of the game. I'd say Wilson Chandler would get the second one. For his very good performance and all that. But Russell Westbrook got a double-double along with 5 rebounds. He took the Chris Paul double-double. You know, he got it. 21 points and 10 assists. This game he didn't get as many. He lost 10 points, but he got 6 assists and he got like 2 extra rebounds along with it from the last game. Josh Smith actually though almost had a double-double with rebounds. 16 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. So I guess maybe him. But then he had 16 points. All right, I'd give it to Josh Smith second, but Wilson Chandler definitely had a really good stretch. And then DeAndre Jordan, 5 blocks, took the Greg Oden. Greg Oden had the rebounds this game. But he had no blocks. It's the first time he had no blocks in a while. And Danny Granger had an okay game again. And then Thaddeus Young, we didn't really play him because we had some issues. But that was the game. Hopefully you enjoy it. I'll find their hotspots sometime later. But yeah, I'll see you guys next episode of this Minecraft or whatever I make. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Bye bye.